Hello and welcome guys to Ccfn 104. It's the 2-year anniversary of Ccfn, and today you will join me, Telematicus, on server number 3. We are gonna watch who are we gonna watch? We're gonna watch Tactical Combat Division, Big Gucci Killers, Slovenian Special Forces, and the Queen's Fighting Force on the one side. And they are fighting against Spec-OE, Deutsche Küche, ZXD Team number 2 and We Love Squad. And they are gonna play on the beautiful, probably most popular map, Fool's Road version 3. If you don't know this map, which I can hardly believe, this map got 7 flags. Central flag is Papanov in the middle. And we're probably gonna see a rush to that flag, because whichever team captures this map, this flag on this map, it will inflict a ticket bleed of 2 tickets per minute to the enemy team. So this is the most vital flag on the map. I've already made a caster squad good, so we can jump right into the action. And let's take a look at what the American side is doing. We can see, hold on, I need to adjust the fly speed a bit and turn off the standstills. So we can see DK rushing with a Largy, probably going to Papanov, followed by their striker, fully loaded. And a second striker by Spec-OE. ZXD going to the west, probably trying to block Ammo Depot, or dealing some damage here. Wheel of Squads, Radi is left behind to flag the first flag, cap the first flag. And let's fly over and take a look at what the Russian side is doing. SSF with a Logi on the front, setting down a quick rally here, and probably turning to Papanov. Yes, they are being assisted by QFF with a BTR 30mm, so the big one. Well, DK did not rush into Papanov, but stopped at the east side, trying to play safe, not because you really don't want to run into that 30mm. Which these two strikers will do, though.
It's 2-2, we have enemy transport truck, we destroyed project truck here. There's
nice. Ooh, the 30mm is taking out the first striker. The second one is taking lots of hits there as well.
Striker, enemy strikers.
The rocket did miss.
Enemy striker is pushing up.
Both 30mm here, the tracked vehicle and the BTR, dealing big damage to the strikers there. Taking out one, and
strikers hit
second one as well. Let's take a quick look at what is happening at Ammo Depot, because I already heard they had some contacts here. Yeah, the ZXD's MRAP is just blown up, and the truck did not survive as well. Did they manage to get a rally down? No, does not look like. Squad lead is leads the squad lead, and he just died to a rocket, I think. No, he was dead before. So that block, unfortunately, did not end too well for the Americans.
And go to hilltop.
Let's take a look. Wheel of Squad has built a FOB on hill. Just securing that flag. The striker is sitting here, probably waiting for a repair station. And Spec-OE has
enemies east
into North Village.
I'm going on foot to hilltop right now.
Copy.
So the Russians have set up the FOB in Papanov, so they got Papanov in their hands for now, with a 30mm covering from inside. And we can see DK, and now being joined by
We're gonna need someone
ZXT
to resupply the
on
hub.
the attack on Papanov.
They have mortars somewhere on New Mark, south of Hilltop.
So meanwhile, the ammo depot block has failed, and a nice play by the Russians here, sending two squads straight away to ammo depot, making sure that no one is coming in to block that flag. So yeah.
Yeah, we
Big
need to
Killers and
resupply this
TCD
hub
now
over
coming
from
over
Papanov.
to Camp Hilltop. Probably assist on Papanov
We're gonna
later,
get someone to
later
bring
on
some
then.
more supplies for this hub from Papanov so we can get a repair
Ace.
station down.
To make you get ready on your transport.
Just needs to be built.
Ooh, the track vehicle is taking a shot.
Repair station is up at Papanov. It just needs to be shoveled.
Mr. Incredible,
Copy,
yeah?
Just let me know if you want to cut back quick.
Oh, he's not been spotted. I think he might have a second rocket ready.
Enemies in the red containers north of Papanov.
He's making his way into the fob, taking out people on this spot, but gets killed off. Still, Americans getting really close
Okay, X42, we have no contacts on Hilltop.
inside
Just
Papanov.
drive.
Fabulous. Could somebody stop
Ooh,
pushing
that was
up
a close
towards
miss here.
To Hilltop, to Village even. We're gonna need to stop putting some pressure on there.
That track vehicle is
Yeah,
living
I'm
a
going to hit
dangerous life right now.
North Village right now.
Second miss.
Use a second.
Right, we got heavy contact from Papanov.
And there he goes down. So we can see the Americans pushing into the northeast of Papanov, using their smokes to create a blockade to block the visual on them, so they can set up inside those between those containers.
Papanov.
So very nice,
When we're
nicely
capping Hilltop, we are
done.
going for Village.
Copy, we need reinforcements of Papanov.
They're really close to the enemy already. Ogna did survive that rocket. I think he was standing outside of this bunker.
Did you say you needed help?
Well, that's mortars coming in. Probably. Well. Where are they coming from? Sounds like they're coming from. Well, I don't know, to be honest. To keep my ears open. Maybe Exodus, yeah? No, he's a striker driver, so could be Ghost Rider.
To push up to Papanov. I think they need more support at Papanov.
Yeah, but it's Ghost Rider by Will of Squad who's trying to hit that farm. First mortars have not been too well though. Oh, we can see a lot of dead Russians right on the spot now. Spekoe pushing in very close to the radio. Timer should be extremely high. We can see Imperial by ZXT already really close to the fob. Being followed by Gregors though. I think he spotted him. Yeah, he did. And Americans are already capping it. Neutralized. Oh, the hab is pretty much camped. Only Jenny and Liga Panda alive. Jenny dies to
The
JRD.
enemies are just capping.
The enemy's on there, they're capping. We are struggling.
Oh, we see the
severely.
mortars doing team kills here.
We've just been we're getting completely ambushed.
Copy, copy.
So, yeah, JRD now camping the hab. And that crowd is the squad leader, I think. Yes, he is. So he's taking over the cover, so JRD can bandage himself and dig it down. So this fob, as well as this position, is history for the Russians. They cannot spawn in anymore, and
the other truck and put FOB at
Yeah,
let's
I'm
take
gonna
a
get
look.
it. I'm gonna get a fob
They
up.
have no fob. The Russians have no fob at Hilltop yet. So we already saw Wheel of Squad trying to make their way to Hilltop, being stopped by TCD though, and I think some big Gucci killers. Yeah, we can see them spawning in right away at the rally at North Village. So
We have the radio near us. We're
they
gonna take
will
the strike route.
keep
Get that.
on pushing to Hilltop, and I
Yeah,
think
copy,
they
I'm
will
gonna
be
try and get
joined by
Fob.
maybe Specco E.
Strikers down.
Not quite so sure. So what we hear on the radio is that the Russians are going to build a FOB on Hilltop, which is the most important thing now. And then we can see the Logi already leaving.
Actually, the radio might not be over here.
There we go. So this will take at least a minute or two until the FOB at Hilltop is set up. So if the Americans are gonna be quick and flank around, because Wolf Squad is definitely not going through TCD easily. You can see the first few dead people
Is
already.
everything okay on Hilltop?
But if they flank fast from Papanov, they could be quick on Hilltop.
Yeah, it's fine
And there's
right now.
only TCD's Blackwater on Hilltop, so it's pretty much undefended. And no FOB inside. But the Americans, of course, have no vehicles left over after the fight at this crossroad. They got a striker in the offense there, in the back. But aside from that, it's not much. Specco E moving out though,
With the Logi truck. We have no FOB at Hilltop.
flanking around.
We have no FOB on Hilltop.
I'm getting an FOB up near Papanov.
Okay,
I'll go
so
down to the hilltop.
Papanov, we need more. We need
QFF is
I got it.
at
not
Hilltop.
building the FOB at Hilltop,
Yeah,
rather
I got
than
it. You do
doing
that
an
then.
attack FOB at
Right.
Papanov. And TCD will build the FOB at Hilltop, and as we can see there is a second Logi in main base, so that will be no problem. But that will increase the time frame of the vulnerability of Hilltop a bit longer. Depends on how good TCD is fighting off with the squad here and how fast Specco E is moving. That could or could not be a problem. But I do think Specco E have spotted QFF is now diverting its course
Who's not defending
to,
Hilltop? Are we need to push
check
back to
out
Hilltop?
QFF and
just
the
tell me.
FOB that has just been built.
Yeah, and going, but you need to call me.
I'm gonna make a fob, chill.
So okay, so it's not TCD, but rather big Gucci killers who are building the FOB now.
Are they on
Coming
Hilltop?
straight away. TCD doing a good job holding off Wolf Squad here.
Just to be conservative with that video, guys.
And QFF successfully managed to get the FOB up. Let me take a look if it's... Yeah, hub is up already as well. So they set up a good attack position now. But ZXC is pushing up already. Ooh, that could be dangerous. It's only 4, 5, 6 ZXDs, but we must not forget that Specco is down here as well, ready to flank QFF. So it's just... Oh no, never mind. The Slovenian Special Forces have joined QFF here, so it's 2 squads versus 2 squads. Now let's take a look how this works out. Oh, we can hear the mortars coming in again.
Squad 2, we are killing some contacts northwest
much,
of Hilltop. Can you build the FOB? We'll try to
Going to nowhere.
take the enemies out of the camp.
Wolf Squad
Yep.
trying to flank around wide now. Oh, Specco E did divert its course now towards Hilltop. Setting down a rally point here. Being spotted by TCD though, just got the confirmation over the radio that TCD has spotted them.
Enemies on markers
How
northeast.
is Big Gucci Killers doing on the FOB? Logi is here. Let's take a look. There's the East Poppy Reaper, Farm Reaper, there we go. Looking for a good spot for the radio. Just waiting for one more guy. And there you go. So that FOB is set up now. And that means the time frame of an undefended flag has closed for the American team. Specco E drawing a lot of attention by TCD here. looks like Wheel Squad can push around. Those mortars are hitting friendlies here. That is a Wheel of Squad guy almost being killed by a Wheel of Squad mortar. That is not very smart. So with Speckoe now going to Hilltop, it's only ZXD on this hill, and they've been pretty much wiped on the first approach. Especially with the BTR here, but he's been spotted by the striker and taking hits. Oh, he's already burning. Takes ZXD rocket into the rear.
Coming up from northeast.
Oh, hits a wall. Hits a tree, I mean. I think he's pretty much out of vision of the striker. That was a close call. So Speckoe is making the way up on the hill. Been joined by two Wheel of Squad guys here. The TCD rally is still up here, so they can and do spawn inside. Oh, it was the last rally. Never mind then. What I wanted to say is they could have spawned inside, behind the enemy lines and clean them up from behind. But rather than that, they will just spawn in the FOB and assist on the defense here. Now let's take a quick look at the tickets after these first 15 minutes. We can see a small advantage to the American side, which as we look at the kills is probably gonna extend a bit. And of course we must not forget the ticket bleed is favoring the American side. The Russians will take 2 tickets per minute as bleed. It's of course there's importance in looking at the vehicle play. We can see right now only 1 strike on the map. The 30mm BTR is coming back though. So these vehicles are very expensive ticket wise. The striker is 24 tickets, BTR 82, that's the 30mm is 28 tickets. So yeah, we need to keep an eye on those vehicles because they can turn around the whole game and easily offset the ticket bleed. Yeah, because one dead striker is 12 minutes of ticket bleed. So let's take a look at this hill. We see a lot of dead people. Most are Russians though. I can see only 3 dead Americans. Oh, sneaky Brit. The sneakiest Brit is sneaking around, getting really close to that FOB. He got 4 QFF guys in front of him. Shy engaged though. Whoa, that rocket was close. He took some damage. Bleeding. Little Jenny gets a kill, finishes the kill.
You're sticking on this half.
Wow, that was.
We're moving on
Close.
half, my love. We're not sticking on.
Yeah, you need a new attack, guys.
We can't move on new attack, sweetheart.
Hey, they're on
We're
hilltop.
surrounded.
We're gonna have to make maybe a new
TCD's pushing
somewhere east
outside
of southeast of Papanov.
of the hilltop, hilltop,
Go for it if you want to.
flanking right on this Speckoe here. Being very close to the rally. This could wipe TCD's attack. Let's check who the squad leader is. Red Shark it is, and if he dies, that rally finishes. The Speckoe guys are being set back to Papanov, which is yeah, he's dead now. Must protect that rally. Ooh, Dark Angel goes down as well. Unfähig now, ready to push in. Wow, that dodge game, you seen that? Left, right, drone stand, and he took down the rally, so real good job here. setting back
I'm gonna try to make,
Speckery
FOB
to
southeast of
the
Papanov.
FOBs either at
What do you think?
Papanov or at Hill, or maybe even to main base and with a vehicle. Oh, what is this? Looks like Wheel of Squad has set down a FOB. Unsupply though. Very, very close to Hilltop. You can see ZXD with a push, pushing QFF and SSF really, really far back towards the Russian FOB. So only that's right now, and he goes down to Renade. No, never mind. It's the tree Slav hiding at the trees. It's the only one. He's defending this fob right now. But there's not many left of ZXT. He's picking off Shoshin here. It's only the Sneaky Brit and Taff for life.
Where I go, I told you guys.
Is that a Taff? It's a Taff. Yes, it is. So he's buying time for SSF to spawn in, and
Don't know,
they
not
are
me.
using the time.
Oh, okay.
It's not me, I don't know who it is.
Oh, okay.
So TCD has wiped Speckery, and I know flanking in towards the FOB that would have squad set down there. Oh, look at that, all blinking. Russian forces have just defended Hilltop. That means the Americans. Oh, Speckery is here. How did they get here? Oh, the FOB is active. It is supplied. I have not seen that. Where is the app? There it is. Okay, a very sneaky FOB.
Ja, wir müssen auf Hilltop.
Enemies inside.
You're losing Hilltop. You speak English because I don't understand.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
losing Hilltop.
Inside Hilltop.
Right.
Speckery was able to spawn into there. That was smart because right now TCD
We're losing Hilltop.
is
Okay.
way
Yeah, we're
off
coming in.
and needs to pushing very fast.
There's
But
just one squad
the FOB
pushing
time is
from
probably
south.
high already, and I see two Wheel of Squad guys digging it. No, it's just one because Marcus' squad didn't got no shovel, but Speckery and Wheel of Squad on the FOB already digging it down.
Fox one on
Leaving
Hilltop.
the Russians only with those two rallies, 2 and 3, so only Big Gucci and the second Gucci again, the TCDs, can come in to save that FOB. How does it look for the other Russian FOB here in the north? Not too well either, because we can see ZXT's legendary Mudcrab and Phobos here on the FOB as well. Ooh, that is indeed painful. Especially with the timing. Now both FOBs go down at the same time. The Russians do have a full
We
logic
have found an enemy fob on
waiting
Delta
here
3.
in
We
the
tried to destroy the
in the
fob.
back.
Copy.
So once that FOB goes down, now it does, they can set down a new FOB and resupply it immediately.
Hey, right here to right here to
Can
the
make
left.
a new FOB Hilltop, maybe.
Sorry, I
I
didn't
don't know if they're standing on the wall.
You can
That
make
was a
new
bit too
FOB
brave.
Hilltop.
Hey, come with me, come with me.
So he's probably from Reaper. Hold on, there was a ladder. Oh, it was probably part of the. No, wait. Oh, I see. The Russians have found the TCD, I think it was, found the Wheel of Squad FOB and dig it down. That explains why that ladder vanished. I thought for a few moments that the ladder would belong to the Russian FOB, but that wouldn't have made any sense. Why would
you
you
capping back
build a
Hilda?
ladder for the enemies to come in? So yeah, TCD did dig down the attack FOB. That leaves the Americans, Speckery and Wheel of Squad,
Enemy
with
FOB is
no
down.
FOB in
Enemy
Hilltop
fob
as
at
well.
Hilltop is down.
So both teams have to rely on rallies now. I can see the
Pushing
Wheel of
up to
Squad rally
Hilltop. I
here.
think we can cap this.
Can't
There are
see
not
the
much enemies
Speckery rally though. Squad 4, let's take a look if we can see. Oh, there it is, I think. Yes, there it is inside here. But Psycho is really close to overrunning it. We got Red Shark here, the squad leader. Struggling with that wall, getting shot at. So Psycho has at least seen that rally and the squad leader. So if they can take down Red Shark, Specko's Red Shark and the rally, they can wipe Specko from this flag and make it easier to take it back.
Whoever took Logi, they've dumped it right in the open.
Yeah, we dropped it
Where
there.
the
We're waiting to take
rocket
this.
is destroyed.
I don't know where we dropped it, but we dropped it back there so we can put a new one.
So we can see
Yeah, but you
ZXT
should dump
come
it,
down
because if they rocket
from the
that,
hill
that's
now.
gonna cost us points.
Got taken control over the roads
Yeah,
here.
it should be fine there.
And looks like they're going straight for that striker there. Let's take a quick look. Who are their ATs? Mudcrab
Yeah,
and
capping
Take.
another-
You can see Mudcrab here, Take here as
clear.
well. So they have their rockets
You've
equipped.
capped it or
Not
they've
yet.
capped it? No.
Look, map.
Yes, the Americans have captured Hilltop. And what is up with that Logi? It was full Logi just got destroyed by DK. We're jumping out here. There's nothing Ccfn can do here. We'll get shot by infantry as well.
So they
If you got
built
no
the
rockets,
Logi,
nothing
right?
we can do.
Told you they would before I could get to it.
So looks like DK is running straight for Ammo Depot, which is undefended right now.
Go on Ammo Depot. Move.
Yeah, Crowd is here, he's the squad lead.
Okay, not moving.
Who's not moving?
And if we take a look at the tickets, the Russians taking lots of hits here. Probably due to the 30mm being destroyed. Yeah, it's not in main base. I can't see it anywhere else. So yeah, it probably has been destroyed. But I can see some guys at it's SSF digging down the FOB in the east of Papanov. At least taking 20 tickets here. And yeah, well, there's a full American Logi as well. There's a full Russian Logi. Wait, what? Okay. So yeah, DK right now the only team, the only squad on Ammo Depot, and they are Americans and they are capping. Yeah, even got the rally down near the striker. So I'm afraid this is gonna be a quick first round. We can see the 30mm with a, well, I think all of BGK moving in. But there's a striker in the way. And the striker hears the track vehicle because it's making a shit ton of noise. Well, with some assist of those ATs, and of course they can hear the strike as well. They could take it down. It's gonna be interesting now. Exit is alone in the track, so in the strike. I'm sorry, but so is the legendary Spawn. He's moving up the ship box. Ooh, Striker's taking hits. A second one. If the ship box can open fire now, Striker is in big danger. He's going in for the flight. Making a runaway. Third hit. And the track. Yeah, there we go. Striker down. 24 tickets lost for the Americans. But the Americans neutralized Ammo Depot, and we can see ZXT coming to assist DK here, while Wheel of Squad and Speckoe are defending against TCD on Hilltop. Looks like Ccfn been wiped at the locks down here. And where's SSF? They have been at the fob. Oh, they're coming from behind now. Setting up a fob here for Hilltop. And QFF is coming in with the... No, it's a TCD. TCD BTR. Where the hell is QFF then?
Hey, we're trying to get this back, but they're still capping. Can we get another squad over here at ammo?
What? Am I
And
blind?
we're trying to. We're on attack on Hilltop, and we're on the northern side. It's very hard to go for the attack, for defense.
The Gojikiller's getting close to the flag, but the Americans already set up their fob. Gotta give them that. Their fobs are being supplied really fast, really quick. The logistical game is going pretty well. It's only the shipbox alive right now.
I don't know why you're building FB for Hilltop.
Ooh, the shipbox goes down. Even tagging the Mag, who was trying to, I don't know.
Ease off and they're trying to be helpful and at least get the spawn
No,
point
maybe
down.
he was just trying to annoy the shipbox guys.
Yeah, but no spawn. We need to
Yeah,
defend
but
ammo.
nothing. Yes, we need to defend Ammo Depot. We're on our way to Ammo Depot, but do not be rude to people for trying to be helpful.
Yes, and we see the Americans have taken Ammo Depot, so technically the Russians don't need to defend Ammo Depot, but rather
Yes,
defend
we
OP
building
Fortress.
at
And
OP Fortress.
that means
We try
that
to.
this fob for Hilltop is a bit late. You can see Speckoy leaving already. And there's only 19 tickets left, so that was indeed a very, very fast first round. Let's take a look at the kills. Yeah, they did some distribution to the overall score, those plus 80 kills basically. But I think most of it is the vehicles lost. And of course the flags being capped and the ticket bleed that comes with that, because the Americans now have ammo depot. That means 6 tickets per ticket per minute ticket bleed. So that together with the initial bonus you get for taking the flag, I think it's something about 20.
Fortress, watch out.
Has done the major job here. For, oh god, that shipbox is taking lots of damage. There's a striker. Oh, well hidden, that striker. But Psycho is just bailed from the vehicle.
Enemies on OP.
Wobei,
bad.
das war unser Striker.
Gotta
GG.
see him shooting at it. So yeah, that
So
was the
much.
first round. Let me just take some screenshots of the scores.
Said no one.
Players can quick look at it. There's gonna be a 5-minute break, and then we're gonna be back for round 2. So get a beverage and stay tuned. And welcome back to round number 2. This time I'll be joining the Russian side, which is ZXD, DK, Wheel of Squad, and Specoe. Still fighting TCD, SSF, QFF, and Big Gucci Killers BGK. So round 2 is live in 3, 2, 1 now. And I need to set the settings first as usual. There we go, fly speed. And let's take a look at what the Americans doing to take the round. So you can see them leaving one lodge in the main base, and who's that? The Mad is a bit late. To the party. QFF in a lodgy, no, a transport truck. SSF in the lodgy, and TCD in the striker. Let's take a look at the Russians. We can see regular BTR leaving main base to the south. I can see the writing. Looks like it's Wheel of Squad. Yeah, it looks like. ZXD taking a lodgy directly to Hilltop. And DK with the transport already in Papanov. Strikers have arrived. They're very careful. Oh, the 3-striker Wolfpack is ready. But the 30mm is in position. Looks like they've not made contact yet. This is gonna be interesting. Where's the track vehicle going? There's ramming the lodgy.
The enemy loaded truck is down on the east of Papanov.
Nice.
Oh, that is painful. DK just took out the American lodgy truck that just pushed through and killed SSF while they were on the truck, leaving this completely uncontested, leaving Papanov completely uncontested.
Got enemy truck near Hilltop.
There are 2 strikers south of our position.
So let's take a quick look at how Wheel Squad is defending Amoripo against QFF. We're trying to
north side of Hilltop.
get in to block it. Bex here killing people with a rocket. They got a rally down though. It's been overrun by the BTR here, so that means QFF is wiped, unless Jenny is down as well. And I need to get a look on that BTR 30mm firing here. Looks like they did not took down anything. I can see 1, 2. Ooh, striker taking a hit. Second one was a miss. Hold on, what is that? That is a striker. That has been killed. So 1 striker down.
Squad 3 was still
For
camping on
Americans.
ammo depot.
1 damage running away. The
ambush.
second is
Watch out, there's the full
From
squad
away as
coming from
But-
the marker.
ooh, so much going on
Yeah,
right now.
compared to
We
not
can
much.
see the 30mm and the track vehicle both have taken damage. And we've seen some QFF ATs here trying to ambush the lodges and vehicles coming from base. Looks like they've lost their transportation though, which shouldn't bother them too much, to be honest.
We need.
So okay, let's take a summary of what is
Yeah, we've
happening.
got enemy on the road north, marked and sniper mark.
The Americans
Assist, or
have
can we push for the next
been
objective?
pushed away from Papanov,
Push to the next one.
but are taking
maybe strike up
North
between
Village,
North
setting up a fob. The The block attempt on Ammo Depot once again has failed as for the Americans, so seems to be a lucky day for the Russians today. And Hilltop, there's a fob up already. ZXD's built a fob and are capping it, so yeah. This looks a bit to the advantage of the Russians. Both vehicles, Russian vehicles are running back to base. I can see Take here running away. And that must be.
What's your situation?
No, it's not.
We're killing some enemies. They are moving from.
What's that? Oh no, never mind. There's the 30 millimeter
We
BDR.
start attacking hill by south now.
So
1, 2, 3.
Papanov been fobbed already by Specco E here as well. So Russians got 2 fobs set up at vital points right now already. That fob in North Village has not been supplied yet. That lodge is still moving all the way over the hills.
Okay, I think they got a fob on the 1 to 3. We try to attack it.
Mark it a little bit. Thanks, copy.
Ooh,
Not accurate,
looks like
I only think there's some
DK is
fob.
already pushing
Okay.
towards hill here,
There's already
flanking
a strike on the
and
village at the
about to
Arabs
ambush
coming, main road.
QSS MRAP here. What DK's ATs now? Oh, they only have 1, so it's on. And I don't see him here. So that MRAP isn't really in danger right now. So Americans have taken North Village and can now attack Papanov. And that is exactly what
MRAP is
QFF
Papanov,
is trying to do here.
Just
With the
back,
MRAP just passing around all of these guys, just flanking around. The only threat to that plan is that 30mm BTR right now.
Good, no contact.
But does not look like he's going for the MRAP, at least not yet. So QFF now behind enemy lines, very very close to the objective. But oh, London's me as the squad lead, so yeah. I got the rally down. And they're pushing in.
That's full squad at the enemy half
Specco
marker.
E AT
Is the Papanov
shooting
pushing
at the MRAP. Is this fob supplied? Still not supplied. Still not supplied. Now we can see a striker
enemy striker mark map.
Copy.
overlooking
RPDR's flank attack.
the western part of Papanov, or the northern part of Hilltop. And I can see, from here they can see the road, and they can see if Russian vehicles, whether it be lodges or fighting vehicles, coming out of main base and can immediately shoot at it and warn their mates in the North Village. So quite a good position there.
Okay, there's an confirmed fob in North Village, maybe there. Roger.
Okay,
Are you
so
capping,
the
Papanov?
Russians have found, or at least
Yeah, it's almost
confirmed, the
capped.
fob in North Village.
Copy.
It's coming in 5 seconds.
Okay, then Sotran, you can attack North Village, I think.
That actually playing very aggressive. You're just pushing
Yeah,
out.
west is clear. Nothing on west so far I can see. So I'm directing my people to be in the
Trying
southern hills.
to
of Papanov.
stop QFF from getting anywhere close to Papanov. Well, DK coming back as well, trying to flank QFF here. But they gotta be careful because they're being followed.
Squad leader 2, you have a full squad south of you.
And with
Roger
squad
that.
already on hill 1, 2, 3. But there's still... Oh, looks like the fob has finally been supplied and is active now. So, yeah, before you can cap hill 1, 2, 3, Someone needs to clear that fob and this flag of SSF and of this truck. Who's taking good fire at the Shoshin here. He's hiding in that house. Best he can do. So right now we can see Speckoe, ZXD and DK basically throwing themselves at the QFF, who still got their rally up, but not for long. There goes the MREP. Yeah, Wheel of Squad did see their mistake and come down from hill 123 now. And they're really close to that radio. Striker taking hits here. Who's that? Bags shooting at the Striker. Second hit is not a hit, is actually a miss. Striker taking the third hit though. Third up is the second hit. There's one more. And this goes down. There we go. Yeah. This Striker was damaged before, so that one miss was not the failure of the mission to take down the Striker. But yeah, Wheel of Squad is really close to that FOB. And the Striker, TCD Striker's coming in to save it. And both Wheel of Squad ATs are out of ammo. So it's nowhere to stop that Striker right now. Let's take a quick look at the tickets. Well, kill difference is looking a bit better for the Russians. And they have not lost any fighting vehicles so far, so while the Americans have lost 2 Strikers now and an MREP, which is about, we just calculated 60 tickets, I think. No, even 70 tickets, so yeah, that's most of the difference here. And yeah, from now on they are taking the ticket lead as well, because the Russians have taken Papanov. Wait, what? I think someone got into the wrong server. Yeah, oh my god, I can see Deltec on the FOB already, but Forza is coming in to save it. That was close. Was already shoveling it. First stage down.
We got a strike on hill 123. So 2 hits now, so 2 hits.
So that FOB is definitely confirmed now. And TCD spawning in to help SSF defending it. Oh, that Striker is taking lots of damage, being killed as well. Looks like Bags either found an ammo box or died and spawned in with new rockets. So that's another 24 tickets down for the American side. You can see TCD and SSF now swarming all over the FOB, making sure no one is getting close again. Let's take a look at the fight at Papanov. QFF has been wiped out, and Big Gucci Killer is now running into contacts.
Yeah.
Oh, legendary Spartan here, playing marksman.
Yeah, can you bring us some mortar shots on the 4 position?
Delta Alex here, reviving Phobos.
I need to let you run
under the nose of the marksman.
Okay.
Well, that's how you do it. Ooh, good nade there. Taking out Fotso and Tommy. Ooh, SSF, TCD are really getting swamped now. ZXD coming in as well, coming in close from the west. What was that? Is QFF sneaking around? Taking a lodge in a transport. Looks like they're coming in for the west of Papanov. They gotta be careful though, because there's the 30mm Hurricane. Looks like he's just waiting for a move like that. Wow. Well, to be honest, he got his eastern side pretty much covered by the regular BTR, which you can see here. No, here. So yeah, he's safe to cover the western side, but
Hub smart, hub smart.
got a bit bad timing here because Ccfn has already dismounted and set up the ready point. I can't find it yet though.
Yeah, we had
Ooh, 30mm taking hit. Second hit. Can he take out the Logi? He's only one person in that BTR and he's too busy. Close miss, too busy. Oh, never mind, it's a friendly Logi though. He's too busy dodging those rockets. It was a friendly Logi anyway. The American Logi is all the way up here. And it's just... Where are you? Oh no, it's down there.
Okay, we're laying it heavy on this hub here.
It's down there, so might have been spotted by the Logi that just arrived at Papanov. But yeah, this FOB is supplied soon, but it does not look too good for TCD and SSF here, who are losing, who have lost, actually lost.
We got enemies on the west of Papanov. I'll keep you updated.
Fighting 3 squads here. Fighting Wolf Squad, ZXD and some Specuies and DKs. So North Village about being capped by the Russians.
Okay, we got one squad on the west of Papanov. And some stray enemies on the far northeast of Papanov.
Yeah, QFF has been spotted at Papanov, but that's not too bad for them, because if they can apply some pressure and divert some troops from North Village to Papanov, and we can see Wheel of Squad spawning in here, that is not too bad, because that makes it easier for TCD and SSF to find a way back in.
Is the enemy FOB down at North Village?
It's down, it's down.
And SSF got a rally really close to North Village here, so if they manage to get inside, they can maybe
bring you
can
supplies
save
for one
the
and
camp.
for two when you place a FNIM FOB.
Let's take a
Supplies
look
ready in a
if
few minutes.
Copy that,
Yeah,
thanks.
and
We'll
the
build a new
Russians are
FOB, 1,
capping
2, 3.
it.
Copy, nice.
There's not too many inside though. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's maybe a full squad.
Okay, neutral in village in like 10 seconds.
Copy, after neutralizing, we push to you.
Awesome, we're still strong on Papanov.
Yeah, they're on the
So it looks like
southwest of Papanov.
BGK has joined QFS attack here.
Okay, can I have one channel?
Ooh, ZXD pushing SSF here. They're really playing aggressive here.
Up on the main road.
They don't just stand on an objective and defend it. They just push the enemy. Make sure that direction where you last seen the enemies come from.
Arab is
pushing
coming
them
to North
hard
Village,
to
It's right in front of you. Us.
to take down any possible counterattacks, and that seems to be very effective. Is there?
Squad 2 got an M up near
Where's
you.
the? Oh, there it is. The so the SSF still got the rally down, but Lee is really close to it. This Chris takes down Slagov as well. Slagov. What was that? That was MRAP. So yeah, Lee must see the rally point now. Takes out Vici
Emre was on the street.
and takes
on the
down
first
the
kill.
rally point as well. So that yeah, basically destroys SSF's hope to get back into North Village soon enough. And what's that?
Okay.
Kindly light
Fops up. No
with a
enemies in the
BTR at the radio. Not sure if you spotted it. He must have
There's
heard
still
it
quite a
at
few
least.
enemies on the hill in between village and Papanos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm still capping off.
He's taking it down.
Yeah, yeah. Captain, 10 seconds.
Yeah, they
We
might
also
have
lost his fast. We got an enemy
seen
FOB
that Logi
Delta
that
1.
was standing
We're
down the
taking
road
down
here.
now.
Roger.
And from that
Or-
gas
or
that the
up there.
radio must be somewhere up there. But that's a sneaky move. Can see
I
some.
think there is
Oh, I
short
spoke
footage.
too soon.
Yeah.
Look at that. SSF got the rally down. So looked like Giannis was still alive somewhere. Able to set a new rally. Now pouring into only 2 guys of ZXD defending it. That's the negative part of when you push out too far. You can easily get flanked.
Okay, FOB on Delta 1 is down.
And if they take down my trap, I bring 2 more guys into it. They are starting
That's
to
2. Are you already
cap
capping?
the flag back.
Yeah, we're looking.
It's not
Okay,
yet,
so we
though.
try for the last flag.
And we see
up there.
DK already on hill 1, 2, 3. Fob down here, not supplied though. They say they're capping already. Is that true? Yes, it is. The orb is blinking. We can see TCD already preparing defense here
How
on
is
the
everyone this week going? Because
the
I'm
hill.
closing the
Both
up the
village.
FOB in Papanos.
Okay, we need some guys at North Village. We got a full squad coming in.
Right, so yeah, ZXC just
Maybe on the
reported a full squad coming in, and
off.
that is SSF as well as Big Gucci Killers who are coming in here from the rally in the west. So it's 2 squads now taking out ZXC here. Yeah, and it's exactly what I proposed QFF should do. They just pushed in from the west to Papanov, diverted many troops from North Village,
We got no friendlies on
and
village anymore. No
North Village
friendlies on
is
village.
now pretty much
What was the cap
overrun,
status
and the
when you died?
counterattack was successful.
Unknown
So
at
yeah,
the moment,
QFF
unknown.
did a good job here, diverting
Lots of
troops,
enemy coming in west of
leaving
village, west of village.
North Village empty for the counterattack, and SSF did a good job here, together with the BGK wiping out ZXT, who were facing
There's
2
an enemy
squads.
striker.
Still got their rally though,
southwest,
so they're not
far away.
completely wiped.
Maybe
And
Mark.
Okay, they're nearly
come
neutral.
back
They're
in,
nearly
but,
neutral on village. They're nearly neutral on village.
So nearly neutral, and I think DK started capping earlier though, so I believe this will be a double neutral. Or I'm pretty sure this will be. TCD made some contacts with DK here. Not sure if they're trying to get
have a double
into
neutral.
Copy.
village now or not. They said a full logi that Mike got. Yes, it is. But instead of building a FOB in village, he's probably gonna build
Thanks
a FOB
guys,
in.
supplies.
Oh, he's supplying the FOB in hill. Okay. So yeah, ZXC has been wiped now, leaving village under the control of Big Gucci Killers and the Slovenian Special Forces here. The both flags are neutral now, so this is the typical double neutral standoff.
We have damage neutral.
The 30mm
Surprise shot.
by Kindly Light has taken out the FOB in the north, so Ccfn is still doing a really good job pushing into here. They might even get onto that FOB. Even though that's not an active active flag, that FOB is still worth 20 points, so might be worth taking it down. Yeah, DK did build up the FOB here. Not quite sure where the oh, there it is. The hab is. It's well hidden with the green color. So yeah, let's take a look at what I'm sorry, at how the Russians react now. If they're just gonna stand on hill and defend it, or if they're going for an active counterattack on North Village. We're gonna see. And the Americans only have one FOB on the map, and that is down there at Village. And it's a lot of dead people here. Looks like Phobos here is really killing lots of guys here. Sneaking around, playing guerrilla tactics. But yeah, with only one FOB available, basically all Americans are forced to spawn in there. Except for two squads will have rallies here. So BGK flanking around. There's only two guys right now, but more about to spawn in at that rally. Almost at the flag. At the cap zone. It's not gonna cap yet. Still 3, 4, 5 DKs inside it, but close to it. But with BGK moving out, this leaves only SSF on the defense flag on the North Village. We can some Wood of Squads. Can see some Wood of Squads already coming in. Yeah, Ccfn has stopped their attack on Papanov since it's not a attack flag anymore, and Spekoe is about to move out probably soon.
Okay, capping.
Start capping out. We'll start capping out.
Okay.
Started capping yet?
So
Yeah, starting capping it.
Ah, good.
looks like
think quite a lot of them
ZXT's
have stopped,
ZXT is here as
1, 2, 3.
well. So ZXT and Wood of Squad are taking back North Village. So yet again,
Stop
it's
capping it.
two
Not
squads
moving.
versus one. So they are taking back North Village. That
what are we
means
going to do with
it's only
Papanov,
DK
FOB? Do we
on
let it
hill
stay?
1, 2, 3.
got-
Only
take out
one
north.
squad left in the
Yeah,
defense
north of it. Yeah, it's up to you.
for
One.
the Americans as well as the Russians. Let's see if BGK and TCD can
Think about leaving it up.
can
It's just 20 tickets and it gives some security.
increase the pressure a bit to
Back capping
get
now.
that flag back. You can see a lot of dead people here. A lot of dead DKs. Judge Judy going all the way around, trying to flank the legendary Mudcrab. Ooh, clean headshot.
Enemies on me, close.
Yep, immediately gets called out.
We'll cap in hilltop now.
Oh, the 30mm shooting all the way from Papanov.
We got an enemy close on hill.
Copy it. We're mounting up, getting mobile. We'll be dropping north 1, 2, 3.
So yeah, we just heard it. Spekoe's moving out now with a BTR. Coming to hill 1, 2, 3. Looks like the ZXD BTR is moving into hill 1, 2, 3 as well. So that leaves QFF and BGK only a small time frame here to move into that FOB. Right now there are two squads versus one. They need to
Gonna cap.
do it fast because Specko is about to come in, as well as the ZXD BTR, and we can hear it. The cap in North Village is finished. Russians now taken North Village.
Awesome.
So that was a smart move. Mike just getting killed, taking the empty lodge in main base, and probably going for village now, since Hill is probably being capped as well by the Russians. Ccfn's Harris here on the FOB. So right now is no one alive, no Russians
Enemies
alive.
on the hub at 1, 2, 3.
Well, Bimmel is,
Enemies on
but
hub.
he's almost alone. Oh, all that smoke. So Harris here at the hub, camping it. Or yes, he is. I guess he is.
Grenade the hub, please.
Probably waiting for more mates to come in. There we go. There's Jenny. Pepper Deluxe just spawned in. Is he able to get a kill? Yes, he does, but get killed off by the liquor panda.
I know.
Jenny's dead as well, though. Not sure where that came from. I think that was crowd. Crowd dies. Minecraft spawns in. Gets picked up as well. Someone should start digging this down, though. This guy is dead.
Throw a grenade, please.
Beckoe has arrived. Are they
Can
in
one
time
go
to
the
save
village,
the
please?
FOB?
On the way.
Copy that.
Yeah, you mean the last flag, the village.
Yeah.
But
We
we
take
see
the first.
Wheeler Squad.
There's no strike incoming.
What was left of Wheeler Squad in Village, and Speckoe coming in to save the FOB. It's not many SSFs and QFFs alive to.
That is good. Hab on 1, 2, 3 is good.
To attack it. I'm sorry, getting confused here.
Still taking long shot.
So
long range
the
fire
last
from
flag is
south.
active now. Ooh, Big Gucci Killer's about to hit that Logi with a striker, with a fully loaded striker. That is gonna be painful. Should see it by now, in the very distance. No, they're turning away. No. That was absolutely lucky. Absolutely lucky for Wheeler Squad here. Wow.
Squad 2.
Enemies close to radio.
Squad 3. Enemy striker on the road. Bit far south.
Alright, so
Halfway direction of village.
PGK is probably going to attack Hill from the west. We got a striker, TCD striker here. On the road, securing it. We got no one in the flag though. So
Also,
that last flag
enemies
is
are coming around north. I just lost my rally on 1, 2,
undefended.
3.
Oh, Roger. Can you put a mark on where it was?
So TCD is now flanking it from the north, really close to the radio. Been spotted by Speckoe though.
Confirmed 2 downed enemies. on
Thoughts
left
going
B.
down, clouds are going down.
We are going back to our FOB.
Slakov being taken out by Matt Stash here. A quick reaction here by Speckoe and TK Phobos. Immediately going back and defend the radio as soon as enemies get called out close to it. Let's take a look at how far Wheel of Squad is with the truck.
Okay, we got
We're under the bridge,
FOB on
but
control
the
again.
strikers moving
Roger.
back to main base. They're not taking the bridge. Not sure if they spotted them, but they're about to do, I think. Ooh,
There's a strike
okay,
north,
that was
north of the
24
North
tickets.
Village, guys.
So they probably not seen them, just wanted to go
We killed
around.
the last striker.
Enemy striker incoming
No, there's definitely
north at
a
1, 2,
strike.
3. Coming up
So
the hill.
we squad set up a fob. No, not yet. Hold on. No, not yet. About to set up a fob. About to attack village. But I think if I look at the tickets, we're probably not gonna see the last flag being taken. So only 10 tickets left, and I see a lot of people bleeding out here. Ooh, BGK's striker.
It's a rally.
Ran a bit into an ambush. The striker itself is not really damaged, but some people immediately got killed after
Okay, we got enemy hard marked the map. Enemy
disembarking.
hard marked the map. South, south, south.
So yeah, only 2 tickets left. Kills are looking pretty much even.
Good game, guys.
So,
Game.
yeah,
Very nice.
GG.
this is an overall win for ZXT,
Absolute clown
TK,
fiesta,
Rough
that.
Squad, and Specky by about. Hold on, let me just take the screenshots. Too late, probably. By about, let me just calculate, 600 tickets. This was CCFN number 104, our 2-year anniversary. I've been your host, Telematikus, and I hope you join us next week again. So far,